What's in the Pomni room, will we discover? Will it be a brand new persona? Will Jax be eliminated? Who is likely to return in the upcoming episode? This video covers all of these leaks, or spoilers, depending on your preference, that are directly linked to the second episode of the amazing digital circus, as well as many other things that Gooseworx has showed us. Hi there to all of you. As the upcoming episode of Glitch Channel is quickly approaching, as many of you have probably already surmised, it's time to go through every single spoiler that our favorite Gooseworx and the Glitch Channel crew have provided. Now let's get started on our incredible digital video. I want to tell you a little bit about the new character first. As we mentioned in the previous video, each episode will tell the story of a different character, and we will meet someone new in the upcoming episode. We also mentioned that at least one of the episodes will introduce us to a new character and Gooseworx themselves. There are several possibilities for who that could be. The all-too-familiar Queenie, who is also the well-known Digital Circus King's ex-girlfriend or wife, is one of the most likely candidates for this role. Or at the very least, she is the frontrunner, given the enormous fan base that has already developed around this fictional character and is eagerly awaiting her debut. Although I don't think she will be portrayed as the major character, she might be a supporting one. She might appear in an episode devoted to Kinger biography. We can present their tale of love. If something horrible occurred to her, we can find out where she is right now. We will be informed of the events leading up to that catastrophe and come to the conclusion that, deep down, we all want to know more about Kinger, not just about her, and the reasons behind his insane mental state because, believe it or not, he was a good character once. Furthermore, Gummy Elephant appears to be a plausible alternative in the event that Queenie is not seen. He is not going to be the protagonist, and he will not be a human being in the traditional sense. Similar to Glowing Queen, Gummy Elephant will be shown to us as an artificial intelligence developed by Kane for an adventure that would aid this character. When making 3D animation, Goose questioned its readers in one of its postings whether they knew how to replicate the realistic movements of gooey food. What would happen if they included Gummy Elephant and Gooby in the same episode? In that scenario, just picture the incredible combination we will obtain. The sister of the well-known Jax, Gooby, may also be seen in the newest episode. Unlike her brother, though, Gooby's soul is as open and friendly as a rag doll. Thus, she will make us think of Ragathainstead. However, they will only be shown if Jax's narrative is told in the upcoming episode. Perhaps in the circumstances that they all find themselves in, Gooby will be the one to help her brother and attempt to steer him in the correct direction, by persuading him that acting in such an impolite and arrogant manner is wrong. Ragatha, Pomni, and the other characters locked in this virtual hell should all have a fantastic opportunity to save themselves if Gooby is able to make friends with them. Jax was referenced in the last spoiler, and the upcoming spoiler will be dedicated to him. Though it's possible that the upcoming episode may reveal more about Jax's destiny, his choices will ultimately bring about the darkest part of his existence in the virtual circus. Recall that I previously stated that Jax's apparent awesomeness is merely an illusion. In reality, he is a very narrow-minded person, and everything he does serves only to validate his identity. Moreover, none of his acts offer Jax happiness, only greater suffering. It will be too late even if Gooby decides to come back into his life. This artwork, in which our rabbit is plainly shown attempting to disassemble a creature, lends credence to this notion. Perhaps this is the first stage of his transformation into an abstracted monster, but it's not certain. The teaser that everyone is aware of is the next leak we have. Having said that, a lot of you are unaware of what this leak is truly concealing. Initially, we witness Pomni dozing off in her chamber. Pomni will come up later, but first, let's discuss the rest. Pomni Mistress is fully reflected in her room, which even has the Jester's costume's same color scheme. This implies that we will most likely be introduced to this location in the second episode. Nevertheless, when her condition deteriorates even in the second episode, her room can change. The fact that Kane can see every character is also made abundantly evident by this teaser. Allow us to dissect the entire chronology. The moment where they alerted Kane to someone breaking into the void was when we first saw those amusing timepieces. Then a link was displayed to us, taking us to an odd website where the only thing you could do was view an enigmatic trailer. And now we see a sleeping Pomni on the same website, observed by Kane as well as by ourselves. He was wary of the newcomer in the digital circus because of what had happened with the Void. It's now time to discuss Pomni, like I promised. We became aware that, insofar as the pilot episode reflects the feelings we have while viewing it, we are Pomni. Hence, this teaser is a mirror of ourselves. It seems to be saying that even though we are asleep, anticipating the next episode, we should wake up because the light in the room indicates that it is now morning. And that directly relates to the fact that the amazing digital circus is going to release a new episode, which is what we are all about to wake up to. Even calling the following leak a leak would be difficult. I am referring to a Christmas post that the Glitch channel staff made. Since the photo is what matters most, we don't give a damn about the post. It's a photo of everyone making eye contact with one another. Gangle smiled when Zooble offered him a committee mask that Jax had broken in the pilot episode. Perhaps Ragatha got Kinga a plush pillow because, as everyone knows, Glowing broke his indestructible cushion fortress. And now we have a base for a new fortress for our chess piece. Perhaps we ought to purchase one as well, and anything fresh would be a more wonderful gift for us. Furthermore, I have no doubt that the goal of this image was to inform us that a new episode is on the horizon. The spectacular digital circus's entire tent design is another fascinating spoiler. The entirety of the circus has never been shown to us. We have only seen various areas of it. The castle that some of the pilot episode's events occurred close to is depicted in the idea. However, if it was stressed as much as it was, we'll probably be able to view it from the inside out in the upcoming episodes, and maybe it will also play a significant role in some episode. It's likely going to be another entertaining scary Kane adventure, in my opinion. He might, for instance, capture Ragatha and imprison him in one of the castle's rooms, forcing the other characters to discover the key and release the most endearing and kind character by overcoming obstacles like puzzles and nasty dummies. A bubble tower and other flying figures were also displayed to us. However, I believe they are purely ornamental and unlikely to hold much interest for us in the future. In any case, a bright conclusion finds the writers clarifying that, in general, the glowing queen does resemble a waste bag filled with solid stuff. To be completely honest with you, these are only a small selection of the leaks and spoilers that have surfaced. There are actually a ton more. I will, however, keep them for other videos. Alright, let me just wish you luck and success and say see you in the upcoming videos. Write your comments and subscribe. Bye bye. I also want to tell you to check out my other videos on my channel. Love you, circus fans.